Hello, my name's Devin Shirain, and I'll be teaching Bryce. He's 6 years old, and my lesson plan is going to focus on personal development. And the lesson that I have planned is planting a fruit tree in his backyard and taking care of it. So I'm going to start off this lesson by asking his personal theory of how plants grow. And it is through his answer that I'll be able to identify any misconceptions that he might have, which could include how they grow, why they grow, where they grow, what they need to grow, and things like that, like sunlight and and soil, stuff like that. Uh, he could also have an overgen, which I'll be able to identify from his answers, because not all trees are the same, and not all trees require the same amount of sun. Not all plants require the same amount of water and things like that. So we'll go through that. And I hope to be able, before the lesson, to visit the nursery with him, maybe even a week or so before I even teach. And that way we can go to the nursery and we can be social, and he'll have some social development there. And through doing initiative and taking the initiative to ask the workers at the nursery on campus about the plants that he's seeing and why they grow the way they do and what they need to grow and things like that. And hopefully through asking the workers there, he will be able to excite his cognitive domain, which is the process of which, or like he can start thinking about how a plant grows intelligently or intellectually. And as he's in the nursery, he'll also be able to have some sensory register of what plants look like and how they are. Uh, so then once we've done that, the actual day of the project, I'll have him pick out a fruit tree. I'll be doing some research to narrow down what kind of fruit tree can actually grow in Idaho, and the patch of land that you will be able to plant the tree in. And so through doing research of that, I'll be able to make a list, and I will have Bryce be able to choose the plant that he would like to choose, or the tree that he'd like to choose. Through allowing him to have the choice, hopefully it'll stimulate some intrinsic motivation, because then that tree will be his, and he will be able to make choices for it because he's the one who chose it out, picked it out, and everything. And hopefully, if the area that we can plant it in is big enough, we can choose a section. We'll have Bryce be able to choose directly where he would like the plant to start growing, and maybe even have him like help dig the hole to add some psychomotor domain in there. Uh, and throughout this whole process, I will be there uh, to use the zone of proximal development to help guide him towards the next step of what he needs to do. But hopefully, he will have thought about what a plant needs enough to initiate it on his own, which will be another major social thing to stimulate, I guess. And I will be able to help him through the zone of proximal development through scaffolding him towards what needs to be done. And also by allowing him to make the decision of what plant he would like to, or yeah, what tree he would like to plant and everything, it will uh, prevent him from being learned helpless and having me decide everything for him. Because I don't want to be the one there that forces anything, or yeah, stops his development through giving the final answers of everything. Uh,
Also, there would be some positive reinforcement because we're adding a tree into the equation at this point, so that'll be helpful. Anyway, that's just a little bit of what I was thinking about doing, and thanks for listening. Bye.